Chris, it sounds easy. It's not easy. How do you pick a winner at the National?
A 40 runner handicap, it is the most difficult race here to pick. The thing that pointed you to the winner in the past were the trends of the race, which were always very strong. Now they're not as strong as they used to be as the race is getting classier, as we've discussed before. The one key trend that I would say is you need to have at least 10 chases, 10 starts over fences. The last 10 winners of the National have all at least had that. And another thing the last 10 winners have had is they've all won a chase of at least 3 mile or more. Them stats take out Shut the Front Door. He's only had 6 starts over chases. A very progressive horse. Stamina will be Stamina's proven without an Irish Grand National, but as I said, it's very inexperienced. It's 6 starts. The other one, which is a more historical one, is the 7-year-olds have a poor record, haven't won since 1940. That would then take out Causes and Union East, that they're both 20 to 1. And the other stat at the other end of that, then no horse older than 12 has ever won the National. So there's not that many that would be affected nowadays with that stat at the top end of the market, of the age scale. And then the other one is the period between the period since their last run. No, I can't remember the last time a horse has won the National without having to run in the same calendar year. Again, another negative against Shut the Front Door, whose last run was at Carlisle in November. That they all would have stood true, but in my opinion nowadays, you're looking for the classiest horse with proven stamina. They are the main pointers to picking the winner. And the horse I fancy Causes, although it's taken out in the age scale at 7, it's won a 4-mile novice chase round Cheltenham. Stamina's proven. It was a very, very classy hurdler. And then after its hurdle campaign was bought by JP McManus, who doesn't throw his money around lightly when it comes to horses. So it's obviously been well thought of for a long period of time. The same as Godsme Judge after won the 2013 Scottish National. Alan King came out after that day and says he'll be a 2014 National horse. Had a slight setback, so they sent it to Arabian where it finished second. And then this year it's just been centred around getting it the entry in the best possible form. Had to give it a quick run over hurdles, I think around 2 weeks ago around Bangor, just to keep it in fit form. And then that's going all guns blazing to entry, ready to win about 20 to 1.
Chris, you talk about people throwing money, not throwing it away lightly, but McLean's are throwing their money away to an extent with a special offer in conjunction with the Daily Mirror.
Well, we are indeed. The Daily Mirror print will have a voucher printed in their paper on the day of the race. If you take that into their office, they'll give you a sheet similar to this one from last year, where you just you select 6 horses to finish the course, and if you get all 6 up, we'll give you free £10 to go out and celebrate your night after backing the winner of the Grand National.
And is that hard to do? Is that easy to get it? You know, what's the form? Because so many horses fall at the National, or has it changed in recent years?
Well, the numbers finishing have increased year on year. 18 last year was probably as low as it's been for a while, but the obstacles are smaller. It's easier to get round, and there's better horses going round. With 4 of the last 5 home from last year running again, and that's a good starting point to pick your 6 going home.